Welcome back to Base Camp, WNC. Well, my last video, Saturday, we were up there in western North Carolina at the Heritage Life Skills, or at the Heritage Customer Appreciation Day. And storm's coming, so I left, and I'm back down here on the coast. This is Tuesday, September the 11th. And we're trying to tie everything down, move everything down. Thought I'd take a quick minute and show you these squash. They're in full production. You can see some of the culls thrown on the ground. And boys over there in the greenhouse moving some loose stuff around. It's really bad when it takes a hurricane coming to make you stop, put everything away that you've been looking at for 6 months and saying, you know, I need to move that, you know, I need to move that. And, well, that's what a hurricane does for you. Looks like this time we're going to be on the leeward side of it. When Matthew came through, we got close to 30 inches of rain, 29 point something. And we're only looking for about 15 inches of rain this time, and a whole bunch of wind. But I'm going to take you around the farm right quick and show you some stuff we're doing. While we were gone, they tried to get most of the corn all in, trying to get crops rounded up. Ended up not putting any more plastic down. We're going to wait till after the storm. We'll take you in and show you what the greenhouse is looking like and get you caught up. So what we're doing here is the boys are moving everything out of the production greenhouses into this greenhouse that we use for classrooms. As you see, they've stacked all the small plants on the ground. They're putting hay bales around it. Like I said, we're on the leeward side this time, so we're looking at about 10-15 inches of rain and 50-mile-an-hour winds. So we just don't want the trays to get blown up off the table, being they're on slats, and go flying all over the place. We are trying to keep this planting right here. There's about 150,000 seedlings there planted by the time they get the bales moved and everything moved over here. So we're just trying to protect them from wind and flying debris. That's about all you really can do in a hurricane. Not just the plants, but trash cans and everything kind of become a deadly weapon getting flown through the air. So that's all we're trying to accomplish here. We're not going to cover them or anything, just that. So we'll take you on around some other things. Well, this wasn't because of the coming storm on this little storm episode I'm doing here, but it finally got time enough and everything slacked down. I've been in here cleaning the ditches out. This is the last one that kind of heads down here and all the way across the back. And that's the last little bit they got to do. And well, this at least help all the drainage around here a little bit with all the rain. Boys been out here, fired up the D4, got it running and carrying on. Mini X's right there in the corner of the tree over there. But this is work we try to get done when we're not busy on the farm all the time. And I guess Walter can't complain. We've gotten about 4.5 inches of rain here in the last week or so, so he's got plenty of moisture. Of course, when they started having all these storms, this is another one of the fields. This entire field gets planted in strawberries, and he hasn't laid any more plastic down. We had plastic last year when Hurricane Matthew came by, and we didn't lose anything. Everybody's gone out and checked all the rows. Right now, it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but the water line's already down. They're already hooked to the drip tapes. And as long as that plastic's not loose anywhere on either end or in the middle, it's pretty much storm-proof. It really don't go anywhere. Last week they got done tying up and tucking in all the blackberries again. Right now, that's about the most valuable crop we got out there that could get storm damage. 100-mile-an-hour wind, I guess. I don't know if it would lay them over or just strip all the leaves and everything off of them, but it'll be what it'll be. We can't do a whole lot, but for everybody in the Asheville and Waynesville group that has texted me and emailed me, we're ready for it. We can't do anything about it. We can't start it and we can't stop it. And this is what I tell everybody. I said, when I give the classes and everything, it comes from real life experience. We end up with at least 1 or 2 storms a year. we'll be without electric. The generators are ready to go, and we tie things down, and food's already there and propane stored up. So this does give us a bunch of rehearsals. And but if y'all take a good look at that storm track, you know, we gonna get it. And the way it's talking is hitting land. It's gonna spend 3-4 days, and it's pretty much gonna hit the mountains. So y'all might need to be thinking about trying to tie stuff down and get ready for another flood. Didn't do too good the last time it rained with some buddies down there at Green River in the gorge and all. They kind of got some real bad damage, but y'all be thinking about yourselves too. Well, here in the back corner of the field, and this right here is all the broccoli and cauliflower plants I showed you on that first planting. This is about 100,000 of them total, from here all the way over. And we plant this kind of stuff this year. This time of the year, you see these white overhead lines, and that's for real hard freeze protection. We can turn them things on and ice them all down. But he did get the rest of the plastic laid on this thing, and these plants right here are like 5 weeks old, sitting right there. They're about 6 inches tall. And but this is the first planting of them, and we'll have about 10 or 12 of these plantings to go through the whole year. The greenhouse where they were setting that next batch, that one batch of plants down on the ground, was to get them off the benches in the greenhouse so the air can't get underneath of them and blow them all over the place. That's the third planting. So they've got, that makes about 250,000 of them. When they get done here today, we set up this other fertilization tank right here for this end of the farm. They're gonna screw a couple mobile home anchors in on either side and strap that tank down. It's only got about 10-15% fertilizer in it. The one on the other end's full. I'm not really worried about that one, but everything else is rolled up, put away. All the irrigation lines that you normally see run between the berry plants to the lines are all picked up and put away. We don't want that hose whipping around and rip that plastic pipe out the ground or break it off. And we'll see if we find anything else we can show you before I wrap this thing up. Well, thanks for watching this here quick video. We're gonna get back to work putting some things down and run to town and try to get a part from a truck. I don't know if anybody's gonna be open or not, but we'll be thinking about you. Like it, share it. We'll let you know how things go, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.